This is Karachi, my city, my homeland, and my birthplace. Frere was built in Venetian Gothic style that blends the British and local architecture. J.P. Vogel, a political agent in southern Balochistan, investigated these tombs and some similar to the Chaukhandi Tombs. Orbit to find the realms of this world. It will take you to a known land, Pakistan. Extend your hands to grasp the known and unknown tree. It'll show you the secrets of the largest city, Karachi. Have you felt like you have lived in a place all your life and still not know how richly stimulated is the historical beauty in that land? This is Karachi, my city, my homeland, and my birthplace. Growing up, I only discovered two things here. One, that it's a city of lights, and two, it never sleeps. But with time, I discovered that it's a place where new stories are always being created. And behind every light sparkles a hidden treasure waiting to be unveiled. From its vibrant street life to its rich history and culture, there are so many stones waiting to be turned in this Pakistani metropolis. Did you know that Karachi had many different names in the ancient times? The Greeks recorded the place with names like Karachi, Kuruk, Krakola, Kalachi, few historical names before it actually became Karachi. Karachi narrates a salient era of British Raj in some of the most prominent landmarks. In 1864, the first telegraphic message was sent from India to England, when a direct telegraphic connection was laid between Karachi and London. Few years later, in 1878, the city was connected to the rest of British India by rail. Public projects started arising with Frere Hall 1865 and Empress Market in 1890. Somewhere between that time when the city was being established by the British Raj, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, father of the nation, was born in 1876. By then, the city had turned into a hustle-bustle of mixed ethnicity, where churches, mosques, temples, courthouses, markets, and a beautiful harbor had been built. By 1899, Karachi had become the largest wheat exporting port in the East. Early 20th century, population was recorded as 105,000, with a diversity of Muslims, Hindus, Europeans, Parsis, Jews, Iranians, and Lebanese. The city getting overcrowded and facing street congestion led to South Asia's first tramway system being laid. Karachi remained a small fishing village until the British seized control and quite strategically located themselves at Mera Island. Further on, the British authorities started a process of modernization early in 19th century and started establishing a major and modern port which could serve as a gateway to Punjab, western parts of British Raj and Afghanistan. 1914, Karachi was turned into the largest grain exporting port of the British Empire. In 1924, an aerodrome was built and Karachi became the main airport of entry into British Raj. Sindh was separated in 1936 from the Bombay Presidency and Karachi was made the capital of Sindh. 1947 marked Pakistan's independence with the flag flying high. Karachi became a growing metropolitan city with its beautiful, classical, and colonial European style buildings that still enhances a viewer's vision. Empress Market. Even though Pakistan became independent in 1947, the cities have places that marks a list of treasured history. Most of them are recognized as famous landmarks for tourists and locals. One such place is well known by its name only, the Empress Market. It's situated in the town of Sadar, Karachi, and it was constructed between 1884 and 1889. The site of the market holds significant history, not only by its limestone walls or the Mera Memorial Tower that stands at its base, but also its grounds have a history of a number of native sepoys. They were executed after a failed uprising against a British rule in 1857. Fearing that the locals will start constructing monuments to honor the dead sepoys, the British built Empress Market to commemorate Queen Victoria, Empress of India. Did you know about Frere Hall? That the person who designed Frere Hall, Henry St. Clair Wilkins, was selected among 12 candidates. The land was purchased for 2,000 British Indian rupees. The building was named to honor Sir Henry Bartle Edward Frere after his death in 1884. Frere Hall was built in Venetian Gothic style that blends the British and local architecture. Following the independence, the library in the hall was renamed as Liaquat National Library, which houses a collection of 70,000 books, including some rare handwritten manuscripts. The hall ceiling was being decorated with a mural painting by a well-known artist Sadiq Khan in 1980. But due to his death in 1987, one of the murals remain incomplete to date. Chaukhandi Tombs. Around 29 kilometers from Karachi lies a home to 600 graves. The place is well known by the name Chaukhandi Tombs, and the graves belong to the Sindhi, Jokyo and Baloch tribes. Even though the origins of these graves trace back to the 14th century, but the graveyard Chaukhandi Tombs was used for burials up until the 20th century. Some elevated graves symbolizes the high status of the tribe's leader, while some graves covered in stones are on the ground, a symbol that they may have been the tribe's less influential people. At the turn of 20th century, J.B. Vogel, a political agent in southern Balochistan, investigated these tombs and some similar to the Chaukhandi tombs. He confirmed that these graves were Islamic because of the intricate use of the Arabic script and also the way these tombs were aligned. A pyramid structure tomb is also amongst these graves. And buried there are the 4 chieftains of their time. Let's explore a little more. Mohatta Palace. Did you know that the palace was built for an Indian businessman from Rajasthan in 1927, designed by Muhammad Komal Hussain? Located in the posh seaside area of Clifton, Shivardhan Mohatta made sure the traditional pink Jodhpur stones, with a combination of local stones from Gizri, would be used in building his summer abode. Looking closely, one will find peacock motifs on the stonework, and they are found in each of the 9 domes. Mohatta departed for India after partition, and the palace was used for Ministry of Affairs by the government of Pakistan. Later, in 1964, Fatma Jinnah moved in the palace, but her untimely death left it in her sister's care, and after her sister's demise, the palace was sealed. In 1995, the government of Sindh worked on restoring the palace and turned it into a museum. Finally, the place opened its door to the public in 1999. Mohatta Palace now hosts a number of art and cultural exhibitions by various artists. Enjoying the journey so far? Well, for more viewing, please like and subscribe and join us on our voyage around the world. Thank you for watching.